closest thing you can get to a silver bullet is women's education, for two very important reasons. One is that improves their own condition, their own maternal mortality risk are dropped if you educate women, but also creates a condition for future generations doing better. So it has a very powerful aspect there. When we looked at all these countries and experiences, we also became very clear that an argument has to be made that rising economic strength must be matched by full commitment to human development. Africa, for instance, is doing much better than in previous decades. Incomes have gone, incomes are rising, growth rates are moving forward, but they're not generating sufficient jobs. If you compare them with East Asian economies at similar levels of development, East Asia was producing more jobs. So we have to find a way to broaden development, therefore focus on human development becomes important.
You have identified a very important ingredient. Empowerment of women in a comprehensive manner is one of the drivers for development. And it explains why China, India and Brazil, which have been frequently cited in the report, have made such tremendous progress in such a short time. You go back to China of the 1980s and you look at China now, or of India of the 1980s and look at it now, Brazil, the common denominator for their progress would be empowerment of women, focus on women's education. Talking about the national perspective, we have a war situation, we call it war on terror. We have security considerations high on our agenda, but still we've been focusing on women's empowerment. I would say that the last parliament delivered. They focused primarily on the promotion and protection of rights of women. Some laws were deficient, they passed those laws. Women, parliamentarians and conservative MPs in our parliament, they collaborated and they produced very progressive, very forward-looking legislation. Second, we've been focusing on education. Of course, we've had many prominent, powerful women in Pakistan, but that's not sufficient. We have to have women empowered at all levels, from the upper echelons of society to the grassroots communities.